Have you ever gone to bed tired, ready to sleep? But your brain suddenly starts replaying every embarrassing thing you've ever said. Every, what if, every, should I, every, why did I do that? You're not alone. It's not just anxiety, there's a scientific reason your mind won't shut off at night. In this video, we'll break down the real psychology and brain science behind why we overthink at night. And more importantly, what you can do to finally silence your mind before sleep. Brain Part 1, Why it happens. During the day, your brain is constantly distracted by work, social media, people, noise, and light. But at night, the world goes quiet. And when the outside world shuts down, the inside world wakes up. Your brain suddenly has space to process all the things it avoided thinking about all day. Your worries, your mistakes, your future, your relationships. Psychologists call this cognitive arousal. It's the brain's habit of staying active even when your body is ready to rest. And it's not your fault. When the lights go off, your brain starts replaying the unfinished business of your day. Unanswered messages, unresolved emotions, or that one comment that still bothers you. Because evolution trained your brain to solve problems before you rest. Thousands of years ago, this was survival. Our ancestors stayed alert at night to protect themselves. Today, it's the same brain mechanism. Just triggered by overthinking instead of danger. Crescent Moon Part 2, The Role of Hormones. Here's something wild. When the sun goes down, your brain releases melatonin to prepare you for sleep. But melatonin also slows down your body, not your thoughts. Meanwhile, your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, might still be high from the day. So your brain ends up stuck between two signals. Person in lotus position, relax and sleep, and high voltage, stay alert and think. That mismatch creates mental chaos, like your brain's engine is running while your body's parked. That's why you can lie perfectly still in bed, yet feel like your mind is sprinting a marathon. Cyclone Part 3, The Overthinking Loop. Overthinking at night usually follows a loop. Psychologists call it the rumination cycle. It starts with one small thought. Did I say something wrong today? Then another, what if they took it the wrong way? And before you know it, your mind is running 100 scenarios that never even happened. The more you think, the more anxious you feel. And the more anxious you feel, the more your brain keeps thinking. That's because the brain mistakes thinking for solving. It believes that if it keeps analyzing, it will somehow fix the problem. But most of the time, it just makes it bigger. And here's the real trap. At night, there's no new information coming in to stop it. No distractions. No closure. Just you and your thoughts, echoing in the dark. Magnifying glass tilted left Part 4, Why it feels worse at night. Two big reasons, emotional magnification and lack of control. Emotional magnification. When you're tired, your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, slows down. But your amygdala, the emotional center, keeps firing. So tiny problems feel huge. A simple text left on read suddenly feels like rejection. A small mistake feels like failure. Lack of control. During the day, you can take action, talk to someone, work, distract yourself. At night, you can't. You're lying there, unable to do anything. And the brain hates being powerless. So it tries to regain control by thinking even more. That's why overthinking peaks between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. When your logical brain is tired, and your emotional brain takes over. Puzzle Piece Part 5, The Science of Solutions. So, how do you stop it, scientifically? Here are proven methods backed by psychology and neuroscience. The write it down trick. Studies show that writing down your thoughts before bed helps your brain let go. Once it's on paper, your mind no longer feels responsible for remembering it. Name the thought. When a worry pops up, label it. That's my fear of rejection again, or that's my future anxiety. Naming it activates your prefrontal cortex, bringing logic back into control. The 4-7-8 breathing method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. This reduces cortisol, slows your heart rate, and literally signals your brain that you're safe. Avoid screens 30 minutes before bed. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, delaying melatonin and making overthinking worse. Reframe the thought. Instead of asking, "What if this goes wrong?" ask, "What if this goes right?" You're training your brain to shift from fear to possibility. Milky Way Part 6, the real meaning behind overthinking. Overthinking isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you care. It means your brain is trying to protect you from pain, failure, or regret. But here's the truth. You don't need to solve everything at midnight. You just need to remind your brain that it's safe to rest. Because peace of mind isn't about having no thoughts. It's about knowing when to stop believing every single one. Pause. So tonight, when your thoughts start racing, take a breath, write it down, and tell your mind, "We'll think about it tomorrow." And then, finally, let yourself rest. If this video helped you understand yourself better, hit that like button, and subscribe for more psychology-backed insights that'll make your mind a calmer place. You're not overthinking, you're just human. And that's perfectly okay.